Now that changes the dynamic. Robertson's been in control of the table for quite some time now, but he's lost control. The red sits up. This is the chance to put this to bed. A sense of relief now for Fan. Robertson delayed, but he didn't defeat.
Zhengyi 7 and the frame.
He stays and he's chaired as the red-hot favourite to win this match. Yes, Robertson is favourite, but from what we've seen so far, he is by far from a certainty.
Yeah, that's what he's known for. That's his big strength. Absolutely phenomenal long potter.
$96. 97.
A justified round of applause. Career century number
102.
859 with plenty more to come.
104. 107. 111.
Okay, no pressure, but pots on green and brown, terrific.
116. 122.
'The century machine from Melbourne, Australia, whirs into life. And with that, he stylishly equalises. It's 1-1.
Robertson 7.
Now, we saw it yesterday with Mark Selby catch that far jaw. They will not go in. En route, it looked as though he might be okay. But the pink was repelled. The pot success rate of Fan Zhengyi is dipping alarmingly. 79%. That will not get the job done. But Steve needs catching.
Yeah, I didn't expect Neil to miss that. Yeah, go back to that first frame. Fan Zhengyi, you could have won it a lot more easy and had to wait 15 or so minutes to win it, and it seemed to upset his rhythm, and he's not got it back. He's not looked as composed as he was in the beginning of that first frame. This pot would give him a lot of confidence, though, if he was to knock this in. Yeah, that was a real cueing shot, that, wasn't it? Absolutely struck it beautifully.
With Fan having missed that red in such a danger zone, he could have left an easier opener than this. Robertson's done well.
Yeah, one good shot here. You think the frame's there for the taking. Oh dear. Neil Robertson, that is a shocker. It really is. What a gift for Fan Zhengyi. Yeah, very good. Very good pot.
That was bold. It was bold if he was playing well and knocking in breaks for fun, let alone the way the match has gone.
Nine.
Yeah, he actually had quite a decent angle on the green. It was straight enough for him just to drop it in and leave that red. Now surely will convert at this visit and draw level at 2-2.
12. $30. 19. 20. 27. Here, Robertson, 27 and the front.
It wasn't pretty, but it was pretty important. Neil Robertson not playing his best, but now, at least, he's on level terms. As he proved at the European Masters,
3.
Fan is one of those players who can stick with you. A sizable contribution here, and suddenly Robertson will be under maximum pressure. Well, that's the second time he's missed a red by a mile, and that's the worst possible fluke. It was a terrible shot and a great outcome for him, not for Neil.
Well, this was just ugly all round, wasn't it? The attempt at the pot and then the fluke. It was all a nasty business. I mean, he's not out of the woods yet. Nowhere this is a natural for the cue ball to just miss the yellow and go towards the baulk cushion back up the table. If he does negotiate this shot, which he hasn't done, I was going to say, if he potted the blue and got in a red there, Neil Robertson would be fuming. But it's all good now. Bring the cue ball round. Not sure what sort of angle he's got on the green to the left middle. Well, he's insinuating that it ran off. Not happy about it. He's looking up at one of the monitors to see the replay. We can't really tell from this angle, but he certainly was convinced that it moved to the left, his left. To plan this afternoon.
He's a very dedicated sort, is Fan Zhengyi. Practices at the Victoria Academy in Sheffield,
89.
alongside the likes of Zhao Xintong and Yan Bingtao.
$91.
But you can practice all you like if you've not got the temperament to be able to cope with pressure.
94.
It doesn't mean a lot. He has got the temperament. It's been proved already. No century from Fan Zhengyi, but after the green rolled off, we're off to a sudden death decider. Robertson 3, Fan 3. After this, you can't help but be a fan of Zhengyi. He's brilliant, brilliant
93.
in the crunch. He was in that European Masters final, again against one of the giants of the game. He's produced again.
95. $98.
The only disappointment for Fan Zhengyi, and that's a mild one. What a monumental upset, but a deserved victory for the 21-year-old from China. Fan Zhengyi with breaks of 94 and then 98 in the decider overcomes Neil Robertson 4-3. He's into the quarterfinals of the Champion of Champions.
I must confess I was surprised he played it that way. He had an easy push down and back up on a red. If this goes, he's still got an outside chance, you would say, to get that respot.
To beat. So Ryan Day with his chance to put this away. It was the miss yellow, wasn't it, early on? He was in and played a good red actually to continue the break, then missed that for him. Simple yellow. Ryan Day needs this red. It should be 1-0 to him. And the break he made, that 61, he looked very confident. As Alan said, he was playing at a good tempo. So I think a lot of people were sort of tipping up a Robertson-Wilson match tonight. Well, clearly it's not going to be that. It might be neither of them. Neil Robertson already out. And Kyle Wilson already 1-0 down.
8.
Yeah, that was one where it looked to me like Ryan just lost his method. Yes, it was a big shot in the frame and potentially a frame winning shot. He just kind of got up to the table and sort of played it without really preparing to play it. The one good thing that takes a wee bit of pressure off this is that Ryan still needs the pink. It helps a fraction, but pressure on it.
Well, hasn't he kept this going superbly? And this was another big shot. Obviously, has to get that with the yellow waiting. Has got it and has given himself every chance now to level up. And what he's also seen in this frame is Ryan Day miss a couple by some distance, it's got to be said.
Yeah, it was a big shot. It wasn't a certainty now what damage, if any, he's left. Certainly one red at mid-range for Ryan now. That counter clearance in the last frame. Can Ryan return the compliment?
One.
Good shot. Obviously a long way to go, but yeah, no wonder he's shaking his head.
Well, it sort of looked straightforward when he came to the table, but there's always little hurdles you've got to get over, and he has done, it seems. So now,
55.
very close to taking the lead, and what's significant, of course, is how he got in. Wilson missing that red. With all the reds there, good lead already he had in the frame. It looked certain to be 2-1 to him if that red goes in, but it didn't, and Ryan Day stepped in, and he stepped up.
60.
So for Wilson in this match, two key misses really, the yellow and then that red. Both times Day's made substantial breaks, and now
69.
the confidence returning. Terrific blue.
Five.
Have some of that. What about that for a break? Fantastic clearance from Ryan Day, 82. The Welshman back in front here in Bolton, leading Karen Wilson 2-1.
And control the cue ball this side of the baulk line. That's the key. Oh, he butchered it. He's butchered one. He was up. Didn't. I keep talking about finishing this shot. He was up searching for it almost as soon as he made contact with the cue ball.
What a mixed bag it's been from Ryan Day. We've seen veer quite significantly from brilliant to not so good.
Maybe a wee bit of mental self-inflicted pressure at the minute. Oh, now, what damage? Potentially plenty. If this red disappears, there's plenty colours waiting. This is your chance, Ryan Day. For a 3-1 advantage.
One. Foul and a miss.
Yeah, so
Karen Wilson 4.
and Day himself is checking the scoreboard. As Alan says, he now needs to hit the yellow. He's 25 behind, 27 on. Must hit it, or he needs a snooker of his own. But he has hit it, but as you can see, he's left the yellow on. A little rap on the table. Ryan Day, of course, was 3-1 up in this match, but it looks now very much like we're going to a decider. The evening session is due to start an hour from now, but worry about that later. Right now it's about the frame coming up.
2.
Wilson has been through the wars a bit in this frame, but it looks like he's got the result he was looking for. And we're going to get our second decider of the afternoon.
5. Nine.
So dramatic session here in Bolton, and it's not done yet.
14.
Karen Wilson has hauled himself back into contention.
$20.
Going all the way. Karen Wilson fights back. From 3-1 down, it's all on the last frame.
This has been excellent because he's gone through the emotional ringer, actually, the last 45 minutes or so. But this will do him the power of good going forward. Just the nature and the way that he's won this.
71.
Yeah, the top 2 seeds both beaten. Neil Robertson and
72.
Karen Wilson were being tipped by many to clash this evening. Both defeated. It's going to be Ryan Day against Fan Zhengyi for a place in the semi-finals. Just highlighting, I think, the unpredictable nature of snooker. We've seen it in the last year with all the
79.
different winners we've had that have made their way into this Champion of Champions. It's who can produce it on any given session,
80.
particularly at moments like this. A deciding frame. Can you step in and make the break? And Ryan Day has done so very impressively.
$86.
Well, the red's not in,
Ryan
but
Day,
the highest break of the
86.
whole match, 86 from Ryan Day to complete victory. Very entertaining contest. He made the early running, leading 3-1. Wilson, as he always does, dug in to force the decider, but Ryan Day wins it. He will play Fan Zhengyi tonight. He's the winner by 4 frames to 3.